Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video. Here we're exploring the crystal Sunstone. Now obviously Sunstone encompasses the energy of the sun. It's a very masculine yang energy and it can really help you to connect with that masculine side of yourself regardless of your gender. It's really nice to connect with those solar gods such as Ra or Apollo or Helios or Kepri and bring in that masculine energy as well. So I like to have a bit of sunstone on my altar or anywhere where I'm basically honouring the divine masculine. I wanted to share with you a really interesting experience. It happened to me a couple of years ago when I was teaching a class and it has to do with sunstone. Now I gave a group of 16 people homework for a week and all I wanted them to do was carry a sunstone and then to come back the following week and tell me how their week was. So as we started going back over it the following week, everyone started going, yes, I felt joyous, I felt happy, I felt rather radiant, and these are all attributes that are normally associated with sunstone. However, as we got about halfway around the group, some of the people said, oh, I had a crap week or a rubbishy week or a really bad week. And this didn't quite seem to fit with what sunstone is expected for. So we dug a little further and I said, so what made the week so bad? Oh, my husband was being a jerk, the kids were playing up, my mother-in-law was causing grief. And all the things that we noticed that were similar was they're all to do with issues with an intimate relationship. Now sunstone being orange obviously works with the sacral chakra. And our sacral chakra regulates our intimate relationships. So not the man serving us at the post office or the woman walking past us in the street, but those who we love dearly. And so what we've worked out, that sunstone will bring you that joy and that happiness, bring that intimacy to all those family relationships, but it won't sweep it under the rug. Like a strong, powerful father figure that sunstone is, it'll make you actually deal with those issues and face those issues. And once you've resolved them, then you will experience true joy and happiness. So apart from balancing the sacral chakra, how else can you use sunstone to brighten up and bring that joyous energy into your life? Sunstone and wearing it and working with it really encourages you to lighten up and to not take life so seriously. And a really nice thing to do with sunstone is just to hold a piece or wear a piece and go dancing, whether that be in your own lounge room or go out to a nightclub or somewhere else as well. When we start moving the body, we get energy moving through our body and we really start to lighten up and not take life so seriously. Sunstone is also really good for helping you expand your horizons. Just like the sun helps things to grow, sunstone will help your life grow as well. So if you're looking for a promotion or an expansion of your business, then build a grid and put sunstone in it. Or if you want to go on a holiday, make a vision board of all the different things that you'd like your holiday to encompass and include a bit of sunstone with that as well. As you're working with the sunstone, start to look for opportunities where you can expand, and that's how that crystal's energy will start to work in your life. When it comes to cleansing sunstone, you guessed it, you obviously leave it out in the sun. So I leave it out early in the morning or late at night and allow the sun's rays to fall directly on the sunstone. Now the sun rules the day Sunday, and so Sunday is the best day to work with your sunstone as well. Meditate with it, cleanse it on this day, and do all your major workings on a Sunday if you can. There are some other great energies to bring in as well when you're working with your sunstone. There's two animal guides that I really like to work with. The first one is the otter. So the otter reminds us to play. If you've ever seen an otter playing, they're always quite joyful and lightening up. And they also, the sea otters will actually hold on to each other so they don't float away from their loved ones in the middle of the night. So otter teaches us about lightening up, to being a bit easier and, not being so tough on our family and to actually enjoy the time we spend with our loved ones. The other animal that works really well and its teachings really align with sunstone is the Scarab Beetle, also known as the dung beetle, which was revered in Egypt because it used to it still does obviously, it pushes its dung across the desert, and that was seen as symbolizing pushing the sun across the sky. And so there was a great scarab beetle that the ancient Egyptians believed pushed the sun across the sky. So the scarab beetle teaches you to deal with your crap and your rubbish in life and to turn that into a positive as well. So what you can do is you can close your eyes and hold your sunstone and visualize one of those two animals before you, sharing their wisdom and sharing their lessons and how you can actually apply them to your life as well. Just allow that interaction to unfold as it does naturally. A couple of plants that I really like to bring into my life when I'm working with Sunstone as well. My first and probably my favourite is jasmine. That scent is so empowering and it brings that real vibrancy, that sexuality into your life. So diffuse it, drink jasmine tea and bring it in as much as you can whenever you're working with Sunstone. The other one is sunflowers, and wherever they are, if they're growing in your garden, if you have some in your house, they bring that joyous, radiant energy as well. So they're really nice as well. You can also use sunflower flower essence, and that helps to balance your masculine side as well. So Sunstone is a really beautiful crystal to be working with, and it helps to balance that masculine side and to connect with the sun. You can work with it in summer to help you really kind of connect with the sun and the heat at that time, but it's also really nice to work with in winter, especially the end of winter when you're getting a little bit depressed as well. I always choose my Sunstone when I'm feeling a bit lethargic and a bit, uninspired about life. And, a really great way to do that is I've got a meditation on my volume 2 of my guided meditations, which is called Boost Your Energy with Sunstone. And that actually takes you through a 15-minute, 20-minute guided meditation where you're actually working with that as well. So Sunstone's a really beautiful crystal to make sure that you definitely have one in your collection. It'll bring that joy and that radiance and help you keep expanding and make your life a little bit better each day. Thank you so much for taking the time to share this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.